discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground into a pure organic powder, ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or take it in capsule form as prescribed by a healthcare professional. Whether you're looking to balance your stress levels, boost your immune system, or enhance mental clarity, ashwagandha offers a natural solution. Experience the benefits of ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Trust nature. Trust ashwagandha. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Yes, good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Monday, and hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. Wishing you a beautiful, beautiful week ahead. And of course, welcome to yet another beautiful discussion right here on the media of the 21st century, Black Hot Fire Network. My name is Joby. To those who are with us for the first time on all our YouTube channels, returning listeners on the radio station, and of course, BitChute, Rumble, wherever you're catching this amazing voice from. Karibuni sana. Again, hope you had a beautiful weekend. Mine was fantastic. I was just scared of not being carried away by floods. I don't know about you. Mine was just like, yeah. I remember I went out on Saturday, but I was.
Okay, you went over by the flood area then.
Not really, but I was scared because everyone was flooded in Nairobi. So I went out on Saturday because it was like a random decision. Being told a friend of ours at an event, then is providing tickets. I'm like, damn. So we gotta pop up. Oh, okay, I gotta pop up. Goddamn. Did my makeup, but I'm still very conscious of what if I get carried away by rain? Like I'm doing all this makeup to be wasted and I die on rain. I'm not gonna lie, I was just like doing my makeup, and I'm like, what if I get drowned and then people are gonna discover me? This lady just died beautiful. I was super sad. Karibuni sana. It's relating so much to the storm and the snow, the heavy snow you guys had like just 2 months ago. Like I remember some parts of America were impassable, like because of the storm, the snow, which was very hectic. The same thing is happening in Kenya.
2 months ago. That was just about a month ago. That wasn't 2 months ago. Go ahead.
Oh, I think it is. It sounds like that was at the end of January. Yeah, at the end of January, beginning of February.
Yeah, end of January, February, exactly. A month ago.
Yeah, exactly. The good thing is you guys at least have working institutions again. For us, we don't, you know. At least you guys, in some states, like Kid confirmed, in some states you have those tractors that can get the ice out of the way.
Some states you can, some states you can't. That's right. Some states, because even down in the South is not used to having that kind of weather, so they don't have that kind of equipment. So people like Joby showed, people up on that highway for 2 or 3 days got that equipment. They stuck up there for 2 or 3 days, so hopefully they had enough gas. It was cold as shit, had no food. And the funny part about it, I was going to Dallas that same day that happened. And that's the funny, I'm going that way today. I'm going on that very same road where everybody got stuck. But of course it's warm now, right? But back then something told me, nah, don't go that way. Go all the way from all the way from Florida straight to Texas and then go up. Instead of going up through Mississippi and then go up through northern Louisiana. And I don't know why I chose that way, but something said, nah, just go this way. So, because usually I'm going the way I'm going right now because I'm headed to Dallas. And I'm on the same way that the road was all fucked up a month ago. But like I said, it's warm out here now. It's really warm. So I ain't got to worry about that.
That's what's up. At least today it's not raining in Kenya. So I don't have to worry about me wearing my 2 inches of heels. You know, have to worry about me wearing my 2 inches heels, them getting soaked on water because I think Friday. Oh my god! On Friday and Thursday was crazy. On Friday, by the time I was getting home, I'm not gonna lie, I was
I know.
soaked in water. Like, remember for how long we talked after our show? Then
And that you stayed. Yeah, you stayed because of the rains. Yeah. You stayed about an hour. You stayed about an hour later, hour and a half.
yeah, then
Yeah.
after I left, still it was still drizzling. Then I remember I got downstairs and met one of the shop ladies that I really love around here, and she's my friend.
Yeah.
She was like, "Damn, Joby, you've not gotten home." I'm like, "Yeah, I've not gotten home. What about you? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You think about me getting home. I live closer than you live. What are you doing here?" And then she had like this bunch of wababas. So I was like, I understand why what you're doing here because you have.
A bunch of what?
And so like, I understand your situation, Mama. I don't have to ask even twice what you're doing here because I can see the age gap is talking louder. Yeah, so time I was getting home, I was really soaked in water. I was mad actually. I got home very like mad.
Why you get home mad, Joe? But don't you? At least it would have been
I
worse.
got
It would have been worse. It would be worse if you got home and your power was out. Imagine that.
that would have been worse. That would have been worse. But thank
I
God the
know.
lights. Actually, that's even the most surprising thing, and Kenyans have been discussing during this also all weekend. The fact that
Yeah.
it rained so hard and the lights didn't go off. Because remember, when I was here with you, I was telling you the lights are blinking. I'm
Yeah,
like, God,
drink like blinking on off. Yeah.
I'm like, shit, this will be the worst day ever. It's raining, then the blackouts, shit. That's
See, but at
crazy.
least
Trust me,
I
Africa.
know, but at least,
Like, oh,
at least you could have went home and took a nice warm shower. You just dried up and just fall in the bed. Ah.
you know what I go home and started doing? I go home, started cleaning my house. I had to first change. I had to
Yeah.
first change, then clean my house because I'd left it messy, and then I had to start cooking. By the time I was eating, it was around 1-2 a.m. in the morning, like for real,
Uh,
wake up on Friday, and then
yeah.
I ended up watching. I'd actually recommend you guys watch War. Let me guys, if you guys can allow me play a trailer of it, I'd recommend you to watch this kid. This is a good movie on Netflix. Like I really
Is that
love this.
that War Machine movie?
Yes, War Machine,
I, ne-
exactly. I was
I,
telling
look,
you.
I never seen it. His brother dies or something, gets blown
Yes,
up, and
I
it's
was
out there.
telling
It's out there. And then, we're gonna join special forces together. And he gets blown up or some shit. That's all
yes.
that's all I seen was a previous. I ain't watching this cracker
Oh
shit.
my God, that was so good. I'm not
Was-
done with it because I
Okay.
slept. I was knocked out along the way, but that is such a good. When I was watching it,
I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out tonight.
let me play a trailer of it. When I was watching it, I just reflected back to you. I was like, God damn, I gotta tell Kit to watch this. But every time I'm gonna text you, I'm like, Kit is not gonna watch this. I'm just gonna tell him that he's not gonna watch it. So I was not sure. Even when you,
I damn sure
yeah,
was. You know me too well. I sure wasn't.
even when you texted me yesterday, I was like, should I tell Kit to watch this movie? I don't know if he has time. He's gonna watch it, but this is a good movie, relatable
That
to
time
him so much.
I was home all weekend. I was home all weekend. That's why I did the show. I was supposed to do the show Saturday and Friday. Listen, now I gotta do the show. Get back on the
Mm,
hill. Get
that's
back on the
enough.
horse.
Yeah, but for those maybe who have not watched it, let me play a little bit of trailer. YouTube, this is just for entertainment
Go ahead.
purposes only, under the
Only
disclaimer section of 207 of the Copyright Act
the copyright.
1996. So let me play you guys a trailer to see what I was up to during my weekend. This was such a badass movie. I loved it. I'm not gonna
Uh,
cap. I loved it.
what was so
I
bad? All right, what was so bad about it? Let's see.
I loved the number one. I think it taught me the what people underestimate is
Okay,
the training that comes
sure,
with you being a military person, whatever
sure.
operation organization, whether
Okay.
a marine
Yeah.
force, whether a defense force,
Yeah.
whatever. It's a lot of training. And I think this guy, because I didn't finish it, he wanted to be on the finish line so bad because of something his brother wanted. And
Yeah, his
he
brother
did,
wanted it. So,
yeah, he was going so hard because the fact he lost his brother, and what they had promised each other the last moment to fulfill, because the brother was like, we've been doing this, we've been wanting this since we were children, now we're together, why can't we do this? Then the brother agreed. Then the moment he agreed, some
he
missiles or
got
whatever
blown
dropped.
up. Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
bomb. A bomb.
yeah.
Incoming missile blew his ass up. Yeah.
So that disturbed his mind for a very long time. During his training, you could see like he was all reflecting back to the last words of the brother. So what actually personally I learned to where I got is the hardships which are hardly talked about, and I feel like this should come also as part of documentary when it comes to either marine forces, the American military army, like different forces of the people who
It's,
literally do so
it's called
much to
special.
protect our
Yeah,
countries.
it's called special ops. Yeah. So so even though he was in the army, he was now becoming what they call special operations. So it's gonna be
Exactly.
so he's gonna become one of the special ops individuals. He was trying to join Delta Force.
Because imagine maybe if we had documentaries of the black people who participated in the World War II, World War One, specifically World War II, and the fact that we're seeing their history being removed right now by the Trump's administration, of course, by the Biden administration as well. Imagine if we had the documentaries to just see what these people went through and what it costs to protect the American, not just American, but also like the lives of the people
Countries. Yeah.
in countries that are
These
undergoing
countries. Yeah.
it's really, really too much. But yeah, this is The War Machine, currently on Netflix. Top #1 movies. Kindly watch it. I'm advertising it for free.
And I forgot. They find some kind of alien out there, some shit. That's right. I forgot.
Which actually made me think maybe about your training, Kit. Did you guys get to this deadline? Like, is it the deadline? What was your training, you guys? Like,
we never found no alien shit.
no, it's not about the alien, but the training for you to become who you became. Like,
Of course.
training.
Of course. Of course. That's what training is. Yeah. All that shit is no. So the Army would have Delta Force, Marine Corps would have Force Recon. The Navies have something called the Navy SEAL. So these are your elite groups within the military. So you got Delta Force, who just got captured. Delta Force got captured in Iran, and they tried to pretend they didn't. They tried to sneak some Delta Force people in Iran. Iran got that ass. And so the Marine Corps, we have something called Force Recon. And then in the Navy, they would call them Navy SEALs. That's your elite group of military guys within that branch of the military. So him being Army, he was trying to join what they call Delta Force. But let's do Delta Force. We're gonna be Deltas together, Delta Force. So I calm down. Then he got blown up. Then the Marine Corps, you'd be Force Recon. And then in the Navy, it'll be called all the movies always show you the Navy SEALs. It's SEAL Team 6, SEAL Team that. It's SEAL Team 6 that took out Osama bin Laden, which is a lie. But in the movies, the Navy got everybody in the movies. Always shows you SEAL Team 6, SEAL Team this, SEAL Team that. But yeah, Joe, that's what it is. Special ops.
Awesome to watch. I loved it. Yet to finish it, I blacked myself out on. Yeah, that was on Saturday. I was watching it. Then it was on Saturday after I came out. Then I was watching this. Then I blacked out because I was actually a little bit drunk. Like, so I was like, let me watch something before I sleep. But I was like, damn, asleep. Then I ended up watching during the day yesterday, which was actually an Indian movie. Come again, Keith?
No, I'm not watching no Indian movies. I'm not watching no Indian movies. Never. They always singing and shit. They always get to singing and doing all kind of weird shit now. You
I
know?
had no I had no singing or nothing. It was like I'd
Uh,
say
oh
I love
wow.
I love watching movies that have to have a lesson at the end of the day, because if I'm not reflecting
Yeah.
back to real life,
Uh,
why am I watching? Why am I watching it? I have to reflect back to real life. Like this one, the War Machine, made me reflect to you specifically, and of course, people like Ricky. Shout out to Emily in the building. What you guys have to deal with, like being in these trainings, like to become who you had
I
to
know
become.
Emil that doing it. Emil's a cook in the Navy. He just cooking goddamn noodles and shit and food. He not doing none of that shit. Emil's a cook. Most of those
For real?
Navy guys, yeah, he told you he's a cook in the Navy, but yeah, he's a cook.
Emil,
He's
you're a
a,
cook, like for real, a cook, a chef, cook.
yeah, he's a cook in the Navy. They cook on the ship, cook all the big meals. They don't gotta do no training like that. He just goes and cooks on the ship and feeds people.
I think I missed that part. For
I wouldn't be in the damn movie right there. He's a
real.
cook.
I think
So
I really
and
did.
and and him and him being on ship, they don't go to that. Only the Navy SEALs. Do this for me real quick, Joey. Go to go to YouTube
Okay.
and type and say Navy, or you can just go to TikTok. It's ever easy. Say Navy SEAL training. Most of them, because I look at Netflix to do what movies in the top. I forgot what movies I watch on Netflix.
Navy.
Say Navy SEAL SEAL. Say Navy SEAL training. Emil's just cooking up the burgers and fries and shit. Yeah. He not out
Wow.
there doing that. You so and so was Ricky. Ricky was down there on a ship, Joey. They're not doing none of that shit. They're just on the
Ricky,
boat. So they're on the
Ricky,
boats, Joey.
where the hell is Ricky? Ricky wanna see your comics. Where the hell
Yeah,
is he
Rick.
doing?
So they might be on top of the ship firing, a ship firing bombs like on Iran or some shit. They be up there firing, but they don't do no, they're in the Navy, Joe. They're on a ship. They're in the Navy. They're not. See, Navy SEALs do this, but they were doing this kind of training, which most of them can't do. It won't make it through.
Oh yeah.
You
So I
can,
see. So shout out to Emil still in the house saying, yes, I'm a cook, but still go through back-breaking tasks. Mental health has gone through downhill throughout the years because of my rate. Yeah, but what I've understood from you, and sorry to say this, Emil,
because it was what? Because it was weight. What did he say?
he says, yes, I'm a cook, but still go through back-breaking tasks. My mental health has gone downhill throughout the years because of my rate.
That's
So
your what? But you know, if you was out doing that shit, you wouldn't be worried about your weight, Emil. What are you talking about? Emil's a cook. He's eating all the hamburgers and pizza that he's cooking and spaghetti. He
what
not,
I'm Emil, you need to stop putting yourself down.
yeah,
Tafadhali.
exactly. He's suffering from always putting himself down. Exactly.
You need to stop putting yourself down. It's a couple of times I see you putting yourself down. It's like you don't believe in your
It
ability.
doesn't.
Please,
Go,
you know,
he got to go to his TikTok page. Emil is always putting himself down. He got to stop that shit.
stop. You're not there by mistake. You're not there just by chance. Trust me. There's a reason why you're there. There's a reason why you are chosen to be there, not me as Joby. If you could choose, trust me. If you could choose seats, do you think you can handle what I'm doing? And do you think I can handle what you're doing? No, I'm sorry, I can't. I can be on a warship.
Well, all you doing is cooking shit.
Well, I'm a chef. I'm a chef, and as much as I'm not a
there
certified
you go.
chef,
There you go. They
the
put you
rate
on a
you
Navy
are,
ship. in a Navy ship
Yeah.
and you cook a bunch of food. There you
No,
go.
I'm not a certified chef
Uh,
because I love to say I'm not a certified chef because I didn't get to graduate, but I
uh,
still believe I'm a chef because I pull out cards of foods that people like. Trust me, I've been
okay.
hired in places, not just places. I've been hired
Mm.
in parties, and I'm not just saying a party of more than 15 people, 30 plus people, and me making food
Uh,
and me being
there you
paid,
go.
me being paid.
There you
And
go.
till
Okay.
today, I've managed, even you kid, I told you, I've managed to come up with new recipes like the guacamole I came
Hey,
up
you
with
told me.
last year. Yeah, I managed to come up with a very simple pizza type of like dish that people like here in this studio. I'm not gonna cap that I prepare every single time. This is just out
Okay.
of an idea. So
All right. There
can
you
I
go.
manage to work? Can I
And
manage
you
to
gonna
work on
show us
rocket?
you gonna show us the Navy SEAL training or what?
No, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm just not gonna be working on a navy ship. I'm gonna show you the navy ship work. That's all.
You're wet, sandy, and shivering from the cold.
Shit.
Your feet and
Right.
hands have blisters. Every
Please is
muscle
right.
on your
Navy
body
SEAL
hurts,
training.
and your eyes are closing. But if you sleep, you drown.
But this is what you guys gotta do.
This is not a real battle,
Yeah.
but you can still die
Why would you choose this life? Oh my god.
here. Welcome to Hell Week.
It's about war. It's about war and power.
No. It's about what America promised you. It's about power. No,
You too.
that,
Go ahead.
let's think about the
That's true. That's true. Go ahead.
Every aspiring Navy SEAL needs to go through a 6-month training course
All
called
right,
Basic
6 months.
Underwater Demolition, SEAL, or BUDS. The first phase ends with Hell Week, where
Exactly. Do you
individuals
want to give
learn the
up?
effective
Do
team
you want
members
to
and
get your
the
ass
mental
out
and
of here if you
physical
want to
stress.
give up? You don't belong here. Get your ass out of here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's how the movie was talking. Get out of here. You're disqualified.
According to the Navy, there have been 10 BUDS training-related deaths since 1953. The
Okay,
most
only
recent
10
was Kyle
died.
Mullen, who died of bacterial pneumonia on September 2022.
Oh, he
Today we'll
died.
take a look at what each day holds for you and how you
Somebody
can
might
make it
not
out of
make
Hell
it.
Week
Somebody gonna
alive.
die to try to
Be
be
prepared to
SEALs.
follow your instructor's orders.
Right. Some of you not gonna make it.
If
Some
they
of you
say
gonna
jump,
die.
you jump. If they say crawl, you crawl. And if they tell you to click that subscribe button, you better click it. Day 1, Sunday evening, chaos. The night before the first day, instructors will shoot blanks and simulate explosions to mentally throw you off. Then they get you to do hundreds of reps of push-ups, flutter kicks, and running in and out of the surf zone. Don't think about it as a week. It will become easy to feel overwhelmed. Try to keep yourself focused on short time frames, like the fact that you get to eat about every 6 hours.
They trying
They
to
need to
break you.
feed you because that is the only thing keeping you alive. Eat everything on your plate. You're gonna need those extra calories. Day 2, Monday, log PT.
They weeding you out. On your
This
strong.
exercise starts with you and your teammates picking up a
You need to know eating some chitlins to give you energy. That's the good part.
68-kilogram
Eating that shit.
log. You'll need to carry it over a sand berm, drop it, pick it up again, and put it over your head. Then you'll run into the ocean and carry it back to the start point. Finished? Great. Now do it again. And again. And again.
And again.
You
And
don't know
again.
how long it is going to be, and this uncertainty will mess with your head. When your muscles are burning and the log starts feeling heavier, look at your teammates. If they can still do it, then you can too. You'll need to communicate and work together.
Can't make it?
If Hell
Give
Week
up.
doesn't teach you to be a team
Give
player,
up.
nothing will.
Get your ass.
Day
Sorry.
3, Tuesday, Rock Portage. You'll have to paddle several hundred meters to a large rock formation and land on the slick rocks. You must do
Man, they got
everything
a
you can
canvas.
to
Oh,
keep
I'm
your
late,
body
sir.
out of the space in
What?
between the rocks and the boat.
Smacked in the mouth.
This is easier said than done. Before you know it, you'll be slammed into the rocks and the boat will be slammed into you. Prevent falling by staying low to the ground when you're on the rocks to keep your center of gravity low when the waves break into you. Some trainees will likely drop out due to sustaining injuries after this task.
What the hell?
Day 4, Wednesday, Around the World Paddle. At this point, you're likely going to be hallucinating from lack of sleep. The bad news is you and your team now have to go on a 12-hour boat race. The good news is the winning team gets some extra sleep.
I think what I learned from this, especially, is, and from the movie, is that Black people mostly we get terrified because of these trainings. Like, goddamn, the psychological trauma, to be specific. There's a psychological trauma about these trainings because
Of
there's
course.
a mentality you go with. You're like, it's gonna be this way. It's gonna be this way. Then you get there. The reality is
You know it's gonna be hard. Yeah,
quite.
no, you being elite, they know it's gonna be hard unless you wouldn't sign up for it. They know
I
what you're
don't think.
getting into.
I don't think so because I've seen like
Yes,
this.
they do. You're not talking about,
This.
there's no training like this in Africa, Joe. We're talking about elite military. Yes, they know they're gonna be fucked up, Joe. They know what's coming. They try to prepare for as much as they can, but it's probably still overwhelming, I agree. But they know it's gonna be rough. Go
I've
ahead,
seen
Joe.
the Africans who have been qualified to go to fight for Iran and how they're living in Africa. They're crying. And these are soldiers. They are crying. Like, yeah, you gotta toughen up as a soldier. Like, why are you crying?
You're talking about the Africa never built any military like this. Why Africa doesn't have military? It hasn't built no units like this on the whole continent. Because everybody's, I don't want, stop talking to me. Like, this is you, somebody, just for example. I'm just like, we're not gonna say no names. Oh, why are you yelling at me? Why are you talking like this to me? Like, what? What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy?
Oh, did they say that?
So keep
Yeah, that's what he
paddling and
said.
keep your
I kind of imagine because I know what you're talking about.
teammates awake.
Yeah, you know.
If you fall, and you probably will,
That's why it was only for you.
Yeah, that's what they say. Oh, are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you talking to
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
focus on holding on to your paddle and getting back to the boat as fast as possible. If you're the first team to finish, you'll get to sleep on the beach until the last team arrives. Cuddling with your teammates will be the best way to stay warm.
they won.
Day 5, Thursday, hide and seek.
See.
You are so physically
My favorite part is where you gotta hide and look like a grass. That's my favorite part of being a military. Like you just gotta act like you're a grass, grown ass grass, and then you're shooting them.
You're in the grass and you get shot in the head.
Yep.
exhausted
I love that.
that you don't know
That's my best part about maybe action movies or military.
All right.
You gotta have some grasses growing on your head and
how much
acting in these guys like this is some tree. God damn it! Oh, shit.
longer you can go. But you'll have to use your brain to hide from the instructors in a stealth game of hide and seek. If they can't find you and you win, you can hang out by a bonfire. After 4 days of being wet and cold, being by a fire will feel like heaven. Let's hope you have some funny stories, because instructors will let you stick around longer if you can make them laugh. Day 6, Friday, carrying the boat. Many people are gone by now, but you
Exactly.
still have one more
Exactly.
test.
Mom, they said many people are gone by now. That's right. You want to quit? Don't call your mother. Quit. Quit. Don't you want to quit? Aren't your bones hurting? Quit. God damn it. Quit. I want to quit. Yes, right. Go home to your mama and get your ass out my face. That's right. Quit.
They talk shit. I've watched 2 movies already, and it's crazy. God damn. The secret.
No, are you yelling at me? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've watched it. On Friday, I've watched the Secret Agent Training Service as well. The documentary, no, it's a
All
whole
right.
movie about how they do it. And
Okay.
it's the same yelling. Oh, you want to become this or not? You want to become the best intelligence secret service? You got to do this. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hey, goddamn, I'm not doing that shit.
Must carry the 120 kilogram
Hey, I'm used to my yes sir, no sir is to kid this way, the way it sounds like yes sir, no like shit.
inflatable
I imagine yes sir, no sir. God damn.
boat on your head. and each part comes with its difficulties. If you are in the middle, you will have constant pressure, but at the front or the back, you'll have constant bouncing on your head as you're running. A good way to be prepared for this punishment is to do neck exercises and core workouts for months or even years before going to Hell Week. Finally, Friday morning, you have made it through the training course. On average, only 25% of candidates succeed in this training, so this was no small achievement. You've learned that your body is stronger than you ever imagined, and the teammates you've succeeded with will likely be your friends for life. A Navy SEAL could possibly survive the most gruesome scenarios, like being trapped in the Andes. But could you do it? We have a video to help you with that.
I can. Okay, personally, I can keep up with exercises.
Exercise. They tell you, you know what the Andes are, Joby? We're talking about sub-zero temperatures and no food. Exercise. Talking about exercise.
Let me be cautious and be cautioned. I'll caution you guys. I can't deal with this type of exercise. Number one, I'm not a sucker.
That's not exercise. That's survival, Joby. Exercise.
I'm not surviving. I'm done. I'm good.
Exercises. This is survival, Joby.
I'm watching this and asking myself, who even applies for this job? But of course, my boss.
It's like Force Recon when they send me to Alaska for survival training. It's survival training, Joe.
My boss did. My boss applied for this job despite doing law and all that. It was like, God damn, me going to a Marine Force, that's going to be good. And it worked out for him. I think that's what understand a lot of things also on how and everything we talk about right here on Black on Fire, but I can't survive that personally. I can't. But one thing I can tell you personally, also as a trainer of maybe exercise, because most people don't understand. I've had people questioning me, that's the crazy part. People ask me, where do my punching skills come from? My punching skills. It's crazy. Because I got punching skills for real. I'm not capping. For me to break someone's nose is not just a coincidence. Yeah, my punching skills come from my dad. My dad is a retired boxer, like a
There you go.
qualified retired boxer, and my
There you
dad
go.
taught me how to exercise. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. We finished the exercise at 6 a.m. Like literally 2 hours of training and nonstop. There's no breathing. He didn't give a damn about how you felt, control of breath. Do it. He's on your toes. That's, I think, the best angle of training when I look at
Turn
what
your
you're
head.
looking
That's good.
yeah, so hey, shout out to the people who are protecting our countries out here, but I can't do it, man. I'm a weak one. Oh my God, on that level, I can't do it. Just
But that's good,
starting
Joe.
the conversation today.
Yeah, let's go to the conversation. Let's start with the video you wanted to show that I go into. We show the people, and everybody's sending for help in Dubai. You black women. The funny part about black women in America, you are clueless about it. Why are you going to a place that still practice open slavery? And then you now, the Arabs who are racist are telling you to get out of the apartment because the hotels, because now you don't have any money because your money's dried up because you're supposed to been already left to come back on your plane. Now you don't have any money and you're online begging, please send me money because they're putting you in the street where the bombs are dropping. Your good Arabs are throwing your Negroes in the street because you don't got no money to pay for the hotels anymore because you were supposed to be gone, but you were stuck. Huh? No, why what?
Do you know why? Do you know why? What you're saying? Do you know why this is happening?
Because they're stupid and they love to go to places to try to show off. Look at me, I'm in Dubai. Look at me.
Exactly. Thank you. That's the I was talking about that, I think, earlier today or on Friday.
Oh, okay.
We're living in a generation where people want to show off so much. Like it's become like a norm of, oh, I'm in a yacht, I'm in Dubai, I'm in Abu Dhabi, I'm in Thailand. Those have become the most places of black people, and I'm specific about what I'm talking about. So don't come to me asking, oh, Joby, you don't know. I know. I've seen it personally. I'm in Kenya and I've seen it. My Kenyans are doing it. Oh, I'm in Abu Dhabi. I'm in Dubai. They call us bitches, and that's the word. What you bitches got, that you guys ain't living life because we live in life. Now you're getting bombed on. And that's the problem we have as black people, not just black Americans, to be specific, and to correct maybe Keith, whatever he wants to say, and maybe to also support what he's saying. But black people, I know it's because of oppression, because of having everything being taken away from us, because we're trying to get everything back and trying to prove to people that we had it before they had it. But the fact of the matter is, black people, to be specific, and this is just the truth, leave alone white people. White people can brag the way, personally, if you ask me, white people are allowed to brag the way they brag. White people are allowed to brag the way they brag, whether Asian, whatever, Mexican, whatever, all those people, non-African people. They can brag the way they brag because these are people who came and took over everything that belonged to black people. But black people, the fact that we don't even understand our history, and then we go to these places and always want to try act like we're fitting in because we don't understand our history, is a big problem. It's a very, very big problem. I've seen it personally. I have a problem with that because I'm seeing it in my country. It's rising. There's nothing to do with black Americans at all. At all. At all. So don't put black Americans on the pedestal at all. This is something to do with Africa across the globe. And specifically, I'm going to be very specific, black people across the globe. We barely know our history, and I'm going to start with that, which I'm heavy on. We barely know our history as black people, and we think going to these claimed countries that just popped up the other day, that should be a flex on us. That should be
it. And you're going to places where people that don't like you, don't want you there, people that don't like you, can't stand you, and then you realize when there's now a war going on around, they treat you even worse. Yeah, you got open. Well, not to say anything about against any other African people, but black Americans, they got open black people in Dubai, Africans, continental Africans, as slaves over there. Take their passport and got them doing slave labor. Well, half the time they don't even pay them anything because there's no justice to get them any kind of payment when they complain. Go ahead, Joker.
Yeah, so let me share a couple of videos, and this should explain a lot because this should not just come from, again, like I said, there's black Americans, there are Africans who are stuck there. We just saw on Friday, Kenyans were told, take a commercial. Take a commercial flight to get home. And I wonder how you're supposed to do that, because also Trump, they say the same thing. Trump told Americans to take a flight to rescue themselves, but none of the airports are working. Today,
of course, they're all bombed out. Exactly.
Yeah. Today, I think it's either Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or one of the countries that have been affected by this war. They have lost $132 million because their flight line is cancelled. Literally, I think it's Dubai, or let me just confirm that very quickly as we continue. But again, this is again, personally feel like this is again there's a video I was watching 2 weeks ago when all this began, and there's this black guy was saying African people, not just African people, but black American and African people, we need to understand when to stay away from things that don't concern us. And I wish I could find the video, but because I didn't cue it, it was like, I wish you could understand to stay away from wars that don't concern us, because this war, I'm not gonna say it doesn't concern us.
Also find a way with the Ghanaian having because Israel is telling Ghana to go fight for them against Iran. hey, don't involve us. We fight over the Nigerians whose jollof rice is better. We're not gonna go fight for you.
Are you kidding me? They're still fighting about the jollof rice.
He's trying to say He said that's the kind of war we're doing. We're not going to go fight no Iran for you.
They're fighting about the love, right?
We just witnessed a Marine veteran interrupting the hearing, and they broke his arm.
Why did he interrupt the hearing?
Because there is a war in Iran, and our military.
And I think if you guys also saw over the weekend, there was a missile that dropped. I think it was in Dubai or one of these Arab countries, and it not explode. Then
they went to go get it and then exploded. Yeah, that was in Dubai.
Exactly. I like it.
Military brothers and sisters are going to die for Israel, and we are here to say no. We do not support Israel. We do not want to die for Israel. Stop the war in Iran right.
And as that continues, just before I continue with the videos, we have, let me cue this just a little bit as I continue with those videos, where we have Trump saying he believes that Iran was behind the bombing of all the girls in school.
Why they start bombing the same time you start bombing them? So they already had in their mind, this is the mind of a psychopath and a moron. Why would they bomb their own kids at the same time you're now bombing them? They didn't know what time you're going to bomb them. So why would the bombing be at the same time?
Exactly.
Idiot. Why would it be at the same time that you're bombing them now that also the girls' school gets blown up at the same time? Oh, it wouldn't. This is completely stupid because you just show how evil you motherfuckers are.
Exactly.
Girls Elementary School in southern Iran on the first day of the war and kill 175 people.
Exactly, the first day.
That was done by Iran.
Man, I'm not gonna lie again. I've never seen a nonchalant person in my life like Trump. I've ever met had a nonchalant ass person like Trump. Trump knows how. Man, Biden was not even real. We know the Biden we were dealing with was not even real. That's why he couldn't even pull all this guy. But this one, oh my God.
Mr. Hickson, it was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
There's a video circulating online about Ruto and Trump having a discussion. And again, Trump remains the overpowered one. Like, hey, you know, your people in your country, they're not following the rules. So we're going to have to bring climate change. We're the ones controlling the weather. We're the ones controlling the weather. They've been knowing we control the weather. And that's why there's floods in Kenya. You know, there's floods in Kenya because you motherfuckers are not following the rules. That's the video. I'm going to share it.
That's it.
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran. We think it was done by Iran. Because they're very inaccurate, as you know, with their munitions. They have no accuracy whatsoever. It was done by
There's no accuracy with their missions, and then it was blown up. Then it was blown up all the goddamn bases around. It was blown up all the American bases, but there's no accuracy. Y'all crazy. Just says this lie. There's no accuracy with their bombs. They just blew up all our bases, our ships. They just blew up the oil field in Israel. They don't got any accuracy. What the fuck are you talking about? This is the mind of a psychopath.
It's crazy.
Perhaps today, some black hostages and some female hostages will be released from the American embassy compound. Is that true?
So apparently, according to this video, these are an Iran hostage crisis of 1979 to 1981.
They let all the black people go because sad fact, because they know the black people are not the evil ones who overthrew their country 20 years ago with Mossadegh. And it was the Mossad, the Israelis, and the CIA that overthrew them, so that all that oil can go back to Rothschild hands, right? To go back to the British and the Rothschild. So when they had the revolution and they kidnapped they broke into the embassy and they made all these white people be hostages, they let the black Americans go because they know we have nothing to do with none of this shit, and we come from an oppressed people here. So they said, nah, we're not going to keep the black Americans. We're going to keep all these white people, though. Lock their ass. Remember they had them in there for almost 2 years? And them hostages for like a year and a half or so, beating them in the head with wet phone book. Wow, take that, goddammit. They said, all you black people go get on a plane and go back to America. we're not going to keep you hostage. We know you got nothing to do with none of these wicked bastards, and you have no power of how these people kept control of our country. So you go back to America. But go ahead, Joe.
The freedom of the women and blacks will be given. Women are given great dignity in Islam, and the blacks have been oppressed in the United States.
Exactly, we were oppressed. Exactly, we've been oppressed.
Injustice was done unto them. They were under pressure in the United States. Thus, they came here. We are doing this owing to the tenets of Islam.
So how relevant is November 1979 to today? You just heard that the Ayatollah said, no, we're going to release the Black Americans. They basically don't have shit to do with this. And he was identifying with the Black Americans being oppressed in America.
Yeah, that's the one. And remember, that's not the one they just murdered. That was the original. That was the old Ayatollah Khomeini, right? That was Ayatollah Khomeini, the first one back in the he died. He died like in the 80s sometime. That was the first one before they won the one they just murdered, right when they just blew up last week. That was the original Ayatollah who came into power. He's about black people have been oppressed in America. And one of our dear sons, that was named sorry, you right there was one of us, one of our dear sons, Malcolm X, said we revere and love Malcolm. And back then, most black Americans didn't even know who Malcolm. I knew. Didn't know Malcolm X. His history been hidden so much. Most black Americans couldn't tell who Malcolm X was in the country. And so Ayatollah would always bring up Malcolm X. He said our dear brother Malcolm X, who was slain by these wicked ass white people. Even though they're white too, but they was these wicked ass white people in the West. Our dear brother Malcolm X, who was slain. Because most black Americans, sadly enough, didn't really start learning about Malcolm X till after the movie in 1992 when it came out. Most black Americans, you knew all that shit about Martin Luther King because Martin Luther King and all them died before we even born. But the propaganda, Martin Luther King, they wanted you to be a bootlick like his ass. That's why that Nelson Mandela, but you bootlick like Nelson Mandela bootlicking ass. But our media never brought up Malcolm X to us, ever. And that's why when we start hearing Malcolm X, we started the internet, it's only when you got the internet, Malcolm X really starts resonating to black Americans. Now you hear speeches, and it sounds like revolution. Goddamn right! Is that all that? Let's all love everybody. Let's turn the cheek in Jesus. Malcolm X said, what? Motherfucker, put your hands on you. You get their goddamn hands off you. You're like, whoa, who's this cat? You know? That's why they had to put a bullet in Malcolm X, because he was becoming an international figure. He said, let's unite. He was becoming a Pan-African. Then we got to unite all African people. Remember Malcolm X talking about that tribal shit back in the 60s. He said African must mature. See, it ain't like that. He started talking about Africa's the prize. So Africans must start to become, just like the African American must start to become politically mature, so we can take over our own resources and our own destiny. But go ahead, Joe.
By the American government at that time. Now, the other people, they had to stay until 1981, right?
Yeah, I'm just eating some chili.
Chili. Oh, the chili's hot. What you get?
So they had more or less 2 years of being a hostage in Iran.
It's exactly 2 years almost, like I said.
And I listened to that, and then I move forward to today. I start to ask myself, who is the real enemy, right? Who
you know who the enemy is.
Just saying they're the enemy and they're not.
And remember, and pause. Remember them on Hollywood. Remember all the movies we grew up with. Joby even grew up. All that fake Chuck Norris shit. All that fake Delta. Remember Chuck Norris in that movie? Joby, that Delta Force. He was Delta Force. Remember? And they're always fighting who? They're always fighting the Arabs in Iran. Remember that? That propaganda.
I loved Delta Force. Delta Force was my favorite.
See? All that Delta Force shit. Chuck Norris. And the enemy was always Iran and the Arabs. Made by what? The cats with the supposed. That's all propaganda. They were getting your minority to hate these people because they wanted to take over the lands and the resources. That's what you kept seeing in Hollywood. All these propaganda movies hating the Arab and Iran. Oh, Delta Force coming in to beat the wicked Arabs and Iranians. That's propaganda. Go ahead, Joe.
A war as a black American.
Joe, we love that. Now, the idea that Chuck Norris can ever be a real Delta Force, you know that was a movie. Chuck Norris can make Delta Force. Yeah, okay.
But I also don't want to go around fighting another country's war for anybody, right? I don't want my people to perish or be deleted for another country. We all know which country that is. So
exactly. We can't say the name.
Which side of the fence are you on?
There are multiple American.
Trust me, you don't want to be on this side of the fence. This shit is too spicy. God damn.
Citizens that stuck in at least 14 different countries because
you don't tell them to give it to you now and not get the spicy guy?
I'm not the one who ordered. It was just delivered. Damn.
One of the main places is Dubai. It's a woman that went to
Nigerian.
She is stranded in Dubai right now with no way to get back. She booked numerous flights. All of these flights have been canceled. Mind you, again, let me say this. She is an American citizen and she is stuck there. Matter of fact, look at this shit.
Hey, y'all.
Listen.
As you know, I'm the girl that decided to spend her 30th birthday in Dubai.
Because I'm stupid. And hey, y'all. Got some money?
I'm coming over.
I ain't got no money for shit.
Asking my president.
What money?
To just seize it.
Seize what?
An American taxpaying citizen.
That's not stupid. He can't stop the war, dummy. Iran said that I go my president can he like stop the war because I gotta go back home. This is how stupid. This is how much of a moron this broad is. Ain't stop the war so I can get on a plane and go back home and then start the war again.
Actually, there's an article that is saying that Iran war is not meant to be stopped. It's meant to be continuous.
Of course.
For the people who think that this is supposed to be a win-win maybe for the other side, it's meant to be continuous. So let me read this just a little bit. They're saying in 1949, George Orwell wrote something chilling in...
God, 1984.
Yeah, in 1984, exactly. He argued that modern wars are not always fought to be won. Sometimes they exist to be kept alive.
To make money.
Permanent state of conflict does something powerful, It unites population under fear. It justifies massive proceedings. It silences dissent. And it keeps societies focused on an external enemy rather than internal questions. And when a nation believes in constantly under... when a nation believes it's constantly under threat, people accept things they normally wouldn't.
Exactly. They accept the bad rulership. Exactly. They accept the rulers in power who don't give a damn about them. But it's outside threat. Exactly. Well, these outside threats are phony. Good.
More surveillance, more control.
And remember, George Orwell was part of the cabal. So remember George Orwell was part of these people. He's part of the damn cabal. The secrets behind the scenes. He was part of them. His real name was not George Orwell. That was a pseudonym he used. I forgot his real name to disguise his name. He's part of these people. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, so the thing that's why history shows the war resharpens economics, politics, and public opinion faster than anything else. That's why the deep question is not only who is fighting. The deeper question is who benefits from the conflict continuing.
Exactly.
Orwell not predicting a single war. He was describing a pattern of power that can repeat across generations. Think critically, like I always say. He says, think critically, question narratives, look beyond headlines. Again, think critically. I'm heavy on that. I'm heavy on critically thinking. But we go back to this.
I've been stuck over here.
That's what happened to her. She didn't critically think before she decided to go to Dubai.
That's the problem. Again, as black people, man, I think we have a problem. Come on, like personally think one thing we've understood Shatunish, if she's listening, Shatunish. Every time we're in Tanzania, before we run our schedules, the first thing we check is the weather. The weather. We're not just gonna be getting out there as morons, knowing it's a beach day and it's raining. What the hell are we going to a beach and it's gonna be raining? What are we supposed to be doing there? There's no any active activity there. Like we're gonna have to be forced out of the beach. As much as it's gonna be hot, it's a hot country. Still, I don't wanna be in a rainy place. As much as it seems fun, being honest, as an African, it's fun, but still check on the weather. And I think African people have a negligence or have a tendency of ignorance or negligence on not wanting to check up on things until the mainstream media puts it across to you. I feel like as black people, we have a tendency of always depending on the mainstream media to report things to us instead of us doing research. And that's why you find
we have a tendency of not knowing shit.
Exactly. That's why you find white people actually would be more actively knowing on things that are supposed to be affecting the globe and the world than we do. Then you find yourself in this kind of a situation, because how many white people have we seen complaining about this? Personally, I've seen black people more complain about this situation.
Of course, because they want to flex. They want to be in Dubai, so flex. Look at me, I'm in Dubai, girl. I'm at my 30th birthday, walking around these hotels. Look at me. But you try to pretend you got money when you don't. You trying to flex for the people that don't care about Instagram. Look at me. Look me in Dubai. Look me in Dubai. I've been to Dubai one time. To me, it sucked. It's soulless. You know, my cool ass brother, of course, he loved it. Ah, man, you crazy. I love Dubai. This place is soulless. So, anyway, you know, they wanted to flex and all of those shit. Now they flexing you out your hotel because they still telling you still got to pay for the room. But it's a war. I don't got any money. We don't give a shit.
You gotta love some samosa with some really minced up meat, which is very spicy, and you can't eat that shit. But yeah, you gotta love that.
And we don't got no millionaires and billionaires to doodle on. Actually, do you want to get doodled on?
Oh shit.
The 24th. I've been blessed.
Ew,
let it go. Go ahead, play. Let me see what you think.
You know what you just mentioned about being doodled?
3 different flights from 3 different airlines.
Oh, she got doodled on?
No, that's just disgusting. Even thinking about it, like this.
Oh.
I don't know who this will reach. I don't know if it'll reach anyone. But I am desperate to get home to my family.
And to make matters worse, we already heard the president say that this war might last up to 4 or 5 weeks.
Yep.
And to add more fuel to the fire,
more than that,
hit an Iranian warship with a torpedo this morning in the Indian Ocean. That's more escalation to this war. Have you seen the airports in Dubai? Look at these airports. The reality is they might not make it their first priority to get our American citizens home, but they're not safe where they're at right now. I'm out.
If you are calling about the crisis in the Middle East, please press 1. If not, press 2. Please do not rely on the U.S. government for assisted departure or evacuation at this time. There are currently no United States evacuation points. Please continue to check the embassy's website for updated information. In the event of ongoing military action, Americans should shelter in place until it is safe to move about freely.
The soldiers are crying. The soldiers are regretting, literally.
That's what they get. You should have known when you were going out. You should know the history of the Arab. Why are you going to Arab country? Why don't everybody know the Arabs don't like black people? And why? Especially fucking Dubai. But I want to be flexing.
I feel like that at this point it's not even about even Dubai, but most of the soldiers, especially the black ones, again, if you look on TikTok, specifically describe the black soldiers out there reacting towards this war, it's crazy. Because I've seen the Kenyan the Kenyan Black American soldiers out there being deployed there, and they're really terrified because they're like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back. I wish I didn't apply for this.
Most likely you're not. Most likely you're not gonna come back. Most likely you're not gonna come back.
Yeah, because there's this lady whose video, especially a lady whose video has been going viral. She was so excited about being chosen to become the one among the team who are going to Iran. Then when she got there, she filmed another video, the aftermath when she was dancing after she was chosen to be among the team of the people who are going to Iran. God damn, this is not what I picked. God damn, I didn't expect it to be this way.
You understand exactly. You like a child, you understand war. And so Joby already told you, if you do make it back and you don't got your dick, good luck to you.
Oh, don't come to me if you got a dick. Like, I mean, you got a dick. Like,
same thing Shamani said. You ain't got your penis. If you come back without your penis, do them a favor. Don't come near them.
Shout to Shmani. I thought she was just gonna say the money and keep you safe, but she was like, "No, I'm not keeping that." Nah,
he said no. She said no. He said even with the money, you got to go.
Exactly. What service do you have to offer me when you don't got a dick? Like, shit. I'm sorry. I like the money. I keep the money part, but still, I got some other services to be worked on, and you're not providing that. You provided all of them to America, so you go serve them. Shit.
Dad, follow my page. It gives me support.
We are not winning this war in Iran. We went in guns blazing without a plan, and Iranian leadership was ready for us. And they are currently destroying American military bases across the Middle East at such an incredible scale that I don't think we understand the magnitude of the loss. The American military bases in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Qatar, and Saudi Arabia are among the largest military facilities in the world. These bases have cost us trillions of dollars over multiple decades to build. It has been a huge amount of our military spending over 30 years, and it's just going up in smoke. We've lost radars that cost hundreds of millions of dollars, including one Iran took out that was $1 billion at the most fortified U.S. base in the Middle East with a single missile, a radar that was the backbone of all of our missile defense systems in the Gulf. It's really bad. I'm not sure our military has ever suffered this kind of destruction, but we've also never had such unprepared and serious piss poor leadership before either. The new statistic is this war is costing us $1 billion a day. That's about $42 million an hour, $11,000 a second. And while this administration is telling us we are kicking ass and they're putting out their high-end America fuck yeah propaganda, in the background, they are summoning defense firms to the White House for emergency meetings and asking for more money for the Department of War. After getting an extra $120 billion a year from the big beautiful bill, these people are already asking for another $50 billion. Our military budget is already...
They tell you there's no money for health assurance or...
Exactly. No money for them. No money for health insurance. No money for infrastructure. No money for school. But there's always money for more wars. As Tupac told you 30 years, they always got money for war, but no money to feed the poor. Yeah. Because remember, they own all the companies that make the weapons. So all these weapons are overcharged. They're garbage. But it's just one big Ponzi scheme.
$1 trillion a year. Where is this money going?
Money going
right down the toilet. That's where.
No, it's going to the J's.
Do you want
going to the J's pockets. Or the cats with ass pockets. They own these defense contracting companies, and so all that money just going to make them richer. That's what it's. It's a money laundering scam, morons. You should have no damn budget over $1 trillion fucking a year, and now they're getting all fucked up by Iran. Make it make sense. Where's the money going? In their pockets.
Remember, I think it was early this year or early last year, where we got the Trump administration saying that they're going to be adding the war money from 1 trillion to 1.5 trillion.
1.5 trillion. Crazy as hell. You're getting beat. And you're getting beat by people who are making $20,000 drones. What?
I think it even that. I feel like that's just the mainstream media also trying to play a fool on Americans, the taxpayers. I feel like it's actually more than
of course, because they own the media. People that own the media also own the defense contracting companies, Joe. It's the same people. That's why you always got, oh, we can't lower our defenses. We always got to fight the war. Who's fighting America? Nobody. The damn budget doesn't make any sense because the defense budget never goes to help the veterans when they come back all fucked up, your dick's blown off, your arm is gone. Do they help you? No, they make you, next you know, you're homeless. You need a bridge, you're all fucked up, you ain't got no arm, you can't even wipe your ass because your arm got blown off. Hey, what happened to you? Weren't you in the military? Weren't you fighting for the country? Why are you homeless? Well, I couldn't get a house, I couldn't get a job because I ain't got no arm. But that isn't the military taking care of you? No. That's why you never sign to go fight their wars. Because all that money that they take, they never take care of the veterans. The veterans are always thrown out, so the people they don't take care of. It's all these corporations that make these fake ass weapons get all the money. But the people that fight the wars and get blown up, they get nothing. Come back all fucked up, dick don't work, your foot fucking blown off. Hey man, you can't work if you ain't got no foot. But I'm a veteran. Well, good for you. Thank you for your service. But you can't work if you ain't got a fucking foot. Get on up out of here. So now you got no foot. You living underneath a bridge in a tent.
Mm-hmm. You're living in Hong Kong on a coffin while alive.
And you go to Hong Kong, live in a coffin home.
I could not stop laughing and making a joke of the whole weekend. I'm not cabin because as much as I was really crashing out because of the situation that was happening in Kenya about the floods and the governor. But at the same time, when I could remember Hong Kong, I'm like,
remember what? You did what, Joe? You remember what?
Hong Kong. I'm like, yeah, I'm better. I'm not living in a coffin.
Right. No matter how bad it is, at least I'm not living in one of these coffins. That's right.
I'm not living in a 1 cube meter type of a house and me using the toilet to wash
they make your noodles.
No.
Wage and healthcare and to be able to afford a home in a safe and secure nation? We're not winning. The U.S. and Israel have powerful bombs that can blow up buildings. But as we know now, most of Iran's military infrastructure and weapons are deep underground where we can't get at them. And it appears that Russia and China are sitting on the sidelines just feeding top-tier satellite intelligence directly to the Iranian government and just tracking our every move.
Yeah, because China's not done anything. The only thing they've just done is just talk. The UK also did last week talk about them not, apart from the prime minister saying that, they don't condemn what Iran did, they still went ahead and clarified that actually they don't condemn what America is doing because they are being picked to be on a war that doesn't involve them. So both or all of them, China, Russia, UK, they're all on this, but from a distance. They're not actually actualizing if they're in it completely. China just say we can deal with Israel, but have we seen any help so far from China to Iran? No.
Well, behind the scenes, just don't know it. Not up front. Behind the scenes, what they're doing is, what you see them doing is helping them blind America's weaponry. So you'll see that behind the scenes. So behind the scenes, what they're doing is blinding a lot of their equipment. So they what you see, they would use Chinese equipment, and so what they would do is they would jam the frequency. Everything works on frequency, Joseph. So what they would do, they would jam the American pilot's frequency and cause it to crash. So we know Iran doesn't have that technology. Where's it coming from? It's either coming from Russia or China. So my guess is China, but it could be Russia too. So
we're gonna check on as we continue. We're gonna check and see.
I'm gonna have you check that up. Say who's supplying Iran with frequency jamming technology.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead, TikTok that. Go ahead, Joe.
Line. Who's supplying?
Who supplied Iran with frequency jamming technology? It's either Russia or China. So that's because they want to be, so that's them doing it behind the scenes, yo. That's your friend helping you, but not really getting involved. That's your friend helping you fuck the other guy. That's your girlfriend helping you punch the other girl in the head without her really being there.
I'm good at that shit.
We've started something we have no chance of finishing. We don't have an unlimited supply or an infinite arsenal. We don't even seem to have a goal. The question is, how long do we do this? We're a week in. How much of our resources are we going to spend? And do we plan to add our children's lives to the mix? When asked if we could expect violence on our own shores from this, Trump was like, well, maybe. I mean, it's war. That happens. Come on. This war was unnecessary and ill-planned and will not make...
Of course it was, but the funny problem is when you guys remember, even and remember George Orwell, his book 84, he tells you when you come to the end of an empire, you got morons leading it. Except the guy at the War Department is an absolute bona fide moron. Trump is a moron. Literally, he's an idiot. And these are people that are running the country. Literal, almost retarded morons. That's what happens. It's crazy. But this is what happens when you come to the end of an empire. Go back and look at Rome. Go back and look at Britain. End of the empire's always got the most retarded, backward morons running it when it's on its last legs. That's Empire 101. Go ahead, Joe.
Prosperous. We are not winning. All we are doing is bankrupting ourselves while we create even more enemies and ruin our position in the world.
Literally, I think I saw an article. I thought I'd queued it on my tabs on Instagram, but I can't find it. But I've seen an article which was talking about the increase of actually the American debt because of this war.
Of course. We can't. We're in debt. We can't afford anything else. And now the debt's going even out of even exponentially. Remember, people could say this is also an Israeli plan because remember, they want to break our backs financially so they can destroy us as a country, move over to China. So this will do it. We won't recover from this war because we're already in debt. And so what this does, it makes the rest of the world hate us. This collapses the dollar. That's why please give me 2 more years before they destroy the dollar. I got to build what I got to build before the dollar goes out.
You got it. Trust that. You got it, kid. You got it.
We'll see.
You got it. So I don't want to spill too much. I'm not like you, but we got the
then I'll be living under the bridge in Nairobi getting washed away. I lost all the dollars. There's a flood coming. I'm holding on to some infrastructure.
We'd rather put you in this apartment or my apartment. We cannot allow that to happen.
We can't afford them, or the dollars are gone. The dollars to pay for it. We're gonna lose those apartments too. You guys are gonna be under the bridge with me.
No. And again, I do believe with the team we have so far and try to demolish, we got the right people on the top.
Of course. It's about the time. I gotta have enough time to build what I need to build before it all goes to shit. That's what I'm saying.
We have the right people on the top.
Talk about waste, fraud, and abuse.
If you are calling about the crisis in the Middle East, please press 1. If not, press 2.
In 1979, Iran made a decision about Black Americans that shocked the United States. When Americans were being held inside the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, the world expected a long international crisis. But within days, something unexpected happened. Some of the first Americans released weren't random. They were Black. Here's where it all gets real. Iran's leader at the time announced that Black Americans should be released early. His reasoning stunned the world. He said Black Americans were already oppressed in American society. Think about that. An enemy government looked at the United States and said Black citizens were already suffering enough, so they let them go. Meanwhile, the remaining Americans stayed inside that embassy compound for 444 days. And today, almost nobody remembers the moment when a foreign government publicly used America's racial history against it on the world stage. What does it say about a country when even its rivals point to the same problem? Comment 1979 if you feel this truth should be known, and especially right now, and follow for more untaught truths.
Make no mistake, says the Lord, this war in Iran is a continuation of my judgment against America. For 400 years, you have refused to legislate justice for the Black community. For 400 years, you have oppressed them and exploited their labor. You have refused to give them the spoils of their endless labor, ownership of what their hands have built. Yet when their heart cry arose for change, when they cried out during the George Floyd protests to let my people go from this oppressive system, you hardened your heart all the more. You did nothing to alleviate their suffering. You did nothing to right the wrongs of the past. So I sent plagues, COVID, the big lie, January 6th, tariffs, ICE raids, and now this war in Iran. These plagues upon your land will continue to shake the pillars of your society to the core until true repentance and true justice are accomplished for the Black community in America, until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream.
I feel like now they're trying to put it now on Black people, because shout out to that guy again who said that the fact that this was going, I don't know why I didn't cue that video, but this guy said that the fact that this was going on, Black people should keep out of it. But again, I'm heavy on Black people should not keep out of it. But also looking at what this guy, white guy, is saying, and them trying to use now Black people as a narrative, nah, that's not gonna work. This is nothing to do with Black people, literally. Leave alone what maybe Iran did back then when it came to Black people or Black Americans. I feel like this still nothing to do with Black people. Literally, this is America again, always trying to play the hero, but being the villain. Literally, that's what it is. That's what it's always been.
Yeah,
This
that was
America,
the villain.
them, but
Exactly.
they always trying to figure out a way, and especially white people, what I've understood so far, oh, Black people, for a conversation to stay relative, actually, oh, Black people, Black Americans, Black, what Black, what Black, what have Black people done to do with it now? like, like what is this supposed to? We didn't send the bombs at Iran. We didn't start attacking Iran as Black people. So Black Americans, Black, what?
Exactly.
What? Like, please stop.
And because
Stop.
they are obsessed with Black people. So it's
What I've
crazy.
actually come to understand is most of these conversations to stay narrative, most of the people have to keep Black people's name on their mouth. Oh, Black people, Black, Black history, Black, we're in Black History Month. This should not be happening. Black history, Black. What? You never cared about it. As a matter of fact, no one has been addressing about Trump getting rid about the Juneteenth. The Black History Month was kind of
Epstein
tampered
file.
time back. Yeah, they talked about it like it being getting rid out of the history.
Yeah.
The Juneteenth, Black. Who talked about this? None of these white people raised their voice to talk about it. So now, war in Iran, this is about Black people. Oh, in Black people in 1990. What? Like, you kidding me? It's not making sense.
Hi, friends. It's day 6 of the imperialist war on.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Message to Iran. Yes, my brothers. This is Black America.
See? Again, look, another one.
Yes, we have nothing to do with what Donald Trump is doing.
At least is right.
I just want to say to you, my brothers, remember that joke we was talking about with dude put the comb up and you know what I'm saying, he had the mustache and we all start laughing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You remember that? Y'all remember that?
Thank you. At least see the point. Exactly. Black people are just existing, living their lives. This is why people bullshit. And then all of a sudden, Black Americans, Black people, Black people, Nah. We're not going back to history. We're dealing with current events. This is America's behavior of always taking over lands, always causing wars because they always want to stay in power. And again, should America be considered as the hero, as the villain, or is Israel?
Should it be considered? What is the villain? Everybody knows America's the villain.
No. That's why I posed that question also last week. If you can remember, I posed the same question last week.
I know.
I think some of the people didn't understand because, again, maybe to some countries, some people, they think actually America is a hero. Always the fact that they've always been playing a hero. But again, America actually is the villain. But who is the top villain? Who is the top villain? Israel is, if whether we like it or not. America is a puppet country, just like the rest. It's just that the difference is they have more power on ensuring everything that runs in the cards with a small hat country is implemented. They use America actually as a guinea pig. This is something that is not told, and maybe something that people don't want to talk about. But America is a guinea pig for Israel. You do what we tell you on other people, and if you don't do it, consequences about it. Remember, again, Israel is one among the countries that has nuclear weapons, but still goes with the terms according to Google. They may not have nuclear weapons. That's according to Google. Literally, they may have no nuclear. No, they're not sure. Are you not sure?
They're sure because the cat can create Google on it. But we know they have. That's when John F. Kennedy said, "Hey, we need to go and investigate their nuclear weapons and make sure they're under our control because they weren't supposed to have them."
What did
so we know they blew his fucking head. They fucking head. Blew fucking head off.
Exactly. So again, this is nothing to do with Black people, but just to shift away from that and what you requested for me to pull up, applying Iran with frequency
jamming weapons.
Jamming weapons. Okay, so let me share this very quickly as we continue.
Breaking news out of Iran and Israel, Tel Aviv. There is a shockwave going around Israel in Tel Aviv right now. Among their top officials and their government military personnel are making a very big fuss regarding the fact that Iran have now acquired a laser air defense system that can jam any electronics in the air within the airspace.
See, so they either got that from China or Russia, Joe. That's them behind the scenes helping without getting caught up in it. But go ahead.
Personally, I'd say the only thing I've seen with a laser was a laser printing. Now I can't even imagine a laser for real. I saw a laser printing and I was like, that shit was burning my eyes. And then the chemicals that were coming out of it when I was in that room was not pleasing. So I was like, imagine this is just a laser printing. Imagine a laser goddamn weapon on a goddamn.
But they have laser weapons for 50 years now.
We're doing even a mile.
No, like I say, I saw a laser printing machine for real, like really, like.
I know Joe be behind. Yeah, Joe, but they've had laser print machines forever over here. We believe you.
I was shocked. I'm sorry, my bad. I was shocked.
We believe you, Joby.
Bro, this is going to be a game changer.
Joby like somebody from the 1800s. You know, he had a cell phone, and I seen it. I'm not lying. There was a smartphone, and it had pictures on it. Like,
I forget you guys 100 years ahead of us, so my bad.
That's Israel, the terrorist nation, the fake nation that was planted in the Middle East by the West, okay? In any attempt that they decided tomorrow that they want to renew their attack on Iran. Iran has renewed their air defense by buying the advanced laser air defense from China, the one that was paraded in the Chinese
from
parade
China. There you go.
2 days ago.
I think if I was working on a military, that's the amazing shit I'd love to use, like zzz, kill.
Just yesterday, Iran has
That shit looks amazing because it's just direct. Melts the shit out of you.
their hands on one of it. Now the Iranian Revolutionary Guard have
full of laser weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
This statement just this evening, stating that they are always looking and monitoring their enemies with suspicion and ready to withhold and withstand any attempt of any strike by the enemies. The enemies being the United States and the terrorist nation Israel. This is a stark warning for Israelis and the genocidal mindset that if they mess around this time around with Iran, Iran now has the capability to actually inflict hell upon them and their allies in the Middle East. Let me know what you think about this new topic, because Iran acquiring this laser air defense, that means it can jam any F-15 fighter jet that is on its airspace from any location in Iran. This is the developing news you don't want to miss.
What you need to do as a Nigerian, or whether from Ghana, I think this is Nigeria or Ghana, you need to actually talk to your president to do the same, because you guys are actually, mobbed up with terrorists. You got terrorists and all that. The fact you're working with these, they're called, again, BRICS country. BRICS country are like China, Russia. How have they helped you guys to prove your military weapon equipment? Oh, no way. Oh, you have America and France actually debating and trying to figure out which African country is best to get this fighting jets.
We think we're going to give you the weapons so you can now come and kick us out? Well, the reason why we're in it is still the resources, not to give you good weapons. What is up, Joe? Real quick. What is up? Yeah, again, what I'm here to do? I'm not here to give you no good weapons. Are you crazy? So, what is up, Joey? Say Ghanaians asked Israel to fight Iran.
What?
Say Ghanaians asked by Israel to help them fight Iran. I told you they're going to come for your black bodies, is what I tell you guys. Most of them dying out. And I say, what? No. We don't know nothing about these wars.
Many have asked.
Girl.
I don't like this guy. Let nobody listen to this guy ever on TikTok. He's never making sense. This is the type.
Who's that?
And maybe the people. This is the type of people who circulate around a topic for like 10 minutes because they want to keep relevant, but it's not relevant. The whole goddamn 10 minutes. Because tell me why this video is 9 minutes, but it takes like 5 minutes to get across the point.
We're at the point. This some Pilola Mumba shit.
Africa.
Like, God damn, how long gonna take to get to the point? Shit.
That's what made me stop listening to Professor Lumumba, because he never gets to the point. Listening to it's already 1-2 minutes.
It's always you get there when they was always trying to go to sleep. Like, God damn.
Okay, but pardon that statement again. Ghanaians ask Iran.
Say no. Say Ghanaians are asked to help fight Iran for Israel.
John Mosquito. Iran for Israel. Oh my God, John Mosquito, if you're listening to this,
I'll just say this: Israel asked Ghana to help fight the war against Iran. Like,
John Mosquito.
John Mosquito in here?
No, I don't know if he's here, but I know he's gonna be listening to whether later.
Yeah, cool.
probably keeping quiet, but these are your brothers, John Mosquito.
He
These are your brothers.
gonna tell you I'm in England. Fuck that. I ain't gonna do with that.
Last week he said he doesn't understand this Western, African language. But my brother, your people are actually requesting to go to fight for Iran. Oh. What is wrong with your people?
For Israel against Iran.
Exactly. Can you go give some common sense to your people, John Mosquito now?
They gonna ask Kenyans too. We think they're doing it. Kenya. Come fight for us, brothers.
If these people have not learned from Israel, Russia, to fight for Russia, or something. Shit.
Can I help you with what? Like, I don't know. Like, this is Ghana, boss. Iran, Israel president. This is Ghana. This is Ghana. We have never fought before. It is Nigeria that goes to war.
He said this is Nigeria goes to war. This is Ghana. We don't do none of that.
That's true though. I've never seen no Ghanaian applying to go to Russia-Ukraine war. That's so funny. West Africa is commonly known for this bullshit of always wanting to support West nations for war.
Please go and call Nigeria or go and fight with Nigeria.
Please call Nigeria.
The fight we fight is Jollof fight. We have no.
Yeah, the only fight we do is Jollof rice.
The only fight we fight is Jollof fight. We have no. We don't even know. We are not even part of.
You see, I'm never wrong. Like you've seen the Jollof rice fight. It's really.
We don't even know what is going on in this world. Since morning we have not eaten. You are trying to drag us into something that we are not. Why are you even begging us? Why? That is what. Why are you begging us? We are in our corner. You are calling us to come and help with something that we have no idea of. Why are you doing? Look,
because you're black and you're gonna be the cannon fodder. They know you goofy Negroes love white people, so they ask you to go get blown up for them. Especially Israel, that's part of your Jesus and then your Bible, and these are the holy people and all that shit. So they're hoping that you're stupid enough to go get blown up for them.
This is even also like they are taking the ignorance of Africans for bliss, literally.
Of course.
Whereby they know most of the Africans, again, they're more supportive, like you said, about the Western nations. And this is also giving ignorance at a very wider point of us not understanding. Normally,
of course.
Africans, again, I love putting myself out, of course. I say, come on, I'm not. Yeah, but most of the Africans don't understand what is also happening, maybe currently. Being honest,
that's what he just said. He just said, we know it's Ghanaians. We don't know nothing about this. We don't know nothing about. We only fight for Jollof rice. Now, come on. We don't know nothing about this. Stop asking us.
Exactly. And shout out to that UK that I always share videos about. I watched a video which I'm gonna cue it tomorrow on my show, but she was talking about Africans are so ignorantly thinking that this is not going to be affecting them because they don't understand what is coming. They think this is just about Iran, US. You don't understand what's coming for you as an African or as a nation. This is about to hit us hard. Like
they've been poor educated. How can you? Most of them can't afford the school fees. Shit.
It's not even about that. It's the ignorance. Of course, the education comes with it and all that. But the ignorance of even understanding the basic things, the basic stuff about your economy, because Ghana is one among the coffee producers, one among the apart from
cocoa
producer,
cocoa.
Second control of their gold, but cocoa, that's one among the world class business.
Strong. They've been doing a lot of fights. They've been to war. They are our head. They are those who. Why you know?
Go get the Nigerians.
Why are you letting the devil influence you to pull us into something that we are not part of it? Stop mentioning our name, Ghana. Stop.
I don't think this guy is even joking. This guy is very serious.
Yeah, he's serious. He's not joking. He is serious. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's serious joking.
Okay, for me, I know Kenyans will know how to make humor out of a lot of things, but this guy is Canadian guy is Very concerned about Ghanaian.
Don't know whether this my Ghanaian brother is actually joking.
He's not joking. He's serious.
But if he's not, and if this is the mentality of most Ghanaians, then I'm sorry, it gives testament or evidence as to why Nigerians have the guts to do the things that they do in Ghana. Let me tell you something. The truth is, I think Ghanaians don't even know who they are.
John Mosquito, you hear this Ghanaian accent? Be the same one as the Nigerian Abi. Abi means, can you hear? I know Nigerian, but Abi, here.
In most cases, they don't know what they are made up of. Yes, I took my time to understudy Ghanaians, and it occurred to me that in most cases, they don't even know what is within them, the level of strength within them. Do you understand? Let's just hope this, my brother, is just making a joke. Let me tell you something. You see, for an Israeli ambassador, when a white man, when a Westerner looks at you and makes a particular statement, you must understand that he did his research and he made certain observations, not based on what people had told him, but what he had seen over years through his investigations. And you know, these people are clear off the best when it comes to investigation. So before a white man tells you something, understand that he made such based on his observation that came through his investigation. You can imagine an Israeli ambassador asking Ghanaians to support them, begging Ghanaians to support them in their fight against Iran. It shows he saw something that even Ghanaians never saw about themselves, which I know. Now, let us not forget that Ghanaians were the first to gain their independence, and this occurred through fight and war. Unlike Nigeria, who their independence came as a result of negotiation, which Nigerians clearly, the founding fathers of Nigeria, clearly sold Nigerians out. It's very clear.
What's that got to do with
independence?
What's that got to do with you going to war for white people? What are you talking about? And you know these bootlicking Nigerians be the first one to go to war for these good. I'll do it, white daddy. I get blown out for you. That's what are you talking about? Why is he going over and over again about the Ghanaian? Ghanaian guys say, I don't want to go to war. Shit, that's it.
We call also the government of Ghana to join.
Yeah, so this is the Israeli ambassador of Ghana. So tell me, why the hell do we have Israeli ambassador or embassies in Africa? Do we have Africa embassies in Israel?
Yeah, you do. Somewhere. You got a Kenyan embassy if you got money. You got a Ghanaian embassy up there if you got money.
I always love that. How has it helped us? I always love that. Given how has it helped us? Oh, thank you. Okay, so what the hell are they doing here? What the hell do we have?
What do you mean? Africa's got money. That's what I'm doing here. You talking about why am I there?
Kick rocks. What you gotta do is kick rocks. Go to Palestine where you've been claiming land because there's something definitely wrong there. Go there, okay? Go to where you guys have been bombing countries. Leave Africa the fact. As a matter of fact, actually, historically again, that's part of Africa, right? So actually kick rocks. That's what we want you to do. Kick rocks. Again, like I said today on my show, it's crazy that the fact we're in 2026, but Africa, we've been the ones accepting this bullshit running in our country.
I'm not gonna leave it alone. You see the guy, you see the Jewish guy in middle Kenya right now. I want to bring more. I want to start a sentiment here in Kenya and bring more Israelis here. That's Kenya. That's not Ghana. That's Kenya. I want to bring more Israelis here into Kenya and build a settlement. Like what? You gonna say hell nah?
Because I believe one of the things that is giving these people privileges is just by having their embassies in our country. The reason why has been easily been able to acquire land in Kenya, whether it was for free or not, we don't have the full true details because of course our government is going to hide it and make us think like they bought the land. And this is because they have their embassy. How many lands does America own here? The British Council.
A lot.
But the British colonial system, how many lands do they own here?
They own all the lands where the minerals at. That's why that goopy base is up there. Where all the minerals are at. They own that. That's why they don't leave.
The last year in Africa.
Breaking news. In a stunning turn of events, the Israeli ambassador to Ghana has begged Ghana on behalf of Israel to get involved.
You gotta be stupid. You gotta be very stupid. I don't know how to describe you, but you gotta
be stupid. Exactly, Joe.
You gotta.
And these people, man, these people are racist as shit to African people. They are the same people that sponsored. They're the same people that sponsored apartheid in South Africa. They're the ones that were living in South Africa, racist as shit to the black people in South Africa. They're the ones going back to South Africa right now and causing apartheid again, setting up all white areas in South Africa right now. So I want you to put this up. I want you to say Israel, and on TikTok, say Israel was one of the main supporters of apartheid South Africa. Remember the nuclear bomb that South Africa had, they gave it to Israel. Why did they give it to them? Because they were the ones supporting the rule of black people being enslaved and treated bad and whipped and beat. That's why they want you to know your real history. You want Africa, we want to be your brother. Telling Kenyans, we want to be your friends. They come and be your friends. And you let them in, they steal all your fucking land. Then 60 years, your grandchildren are fighting them, telling them that Kenya belongs to them.
Did you know that Israel was not only one of the largest allies of South Africa, but to this day, how Palestinians
one of his major allies of South Africa, but they run around telling Ghanaians to fight for them, telling black people to go fight, and we're gonna be your friends in Kenya. When these are one of the most racist motherfuckers on the planet. That's why they won't teach you history in your schools. They supported the damn killing and the murder and the rape of African people in South Africa. Go ahead, Joby.
Treated the native black population. This is best shown through the treatment of the Bantustans that South Africa made, which were effectively fake countries within South Africa that South Africa tried to make for the native African population. They were native reserves, which, by the way, were inspired by America. Everything in color is a Bantustan. So those are the reserves for the native black population of South
for the black people living in the slums.
Notice something about them? They're separated. And the reason they're separated is, one, to break up the African population so they couldn't fight back, but two, because they were actively placed on really shit land next to population centers. So they would have to effectively provide very cheap, effective slave labor for the white African population in those population centers. Remember what these look like. We'll come back to it. But this is where Israel comes in. Because during these, South Africa came to the international community and said, hey guys, we have this land. We're going to give them a government. We're giving them a territory. We'll define a population, and we will recognize them. They're independent states. They can do what they want. Please make them recognized. And the whole international community said, hell no. We're not going to recognize your native reservations, because that would enable apartheid. The UN Security Council passed like 4 resolutions against it. They supported Lesotho in not recognizing it. And the UN General Assembly also passed resolutions condemning it. And magically, not a single state in the world recognized them.
Except for
Only
Israel.
one got close.
Racist.
You want to guess which? Israel.
You know who?
Israel. Two of the presidents of the band.
If Israel is racist as fuck, and now then the Kenyans are not taught their history, Ghanaians don't know their history, and you got these racist motherfuckers telling you to go fight and die for them. Are you out of your fucking mind? You got them coming to buy land in your country. Oh, we want to be your friends. Friends? They can't stand your black ass. Go ahead, Joey.
Who stands visit Israel, and they promised at least one of them, according to correspondence, that they would recognize it soon. Israel at this time is also providing aid and training to South Africa to continue apartheid. And Israel got a nice little special shout out by the UN Security Council for doing this. They were the closest allies South Africa had.
Pause it. Remember, it's Israel that trains ICE, that's running around murdering people. It's Israel that trains our racist ass cops to kill us in the street. That's Israel. Trains our police force to kill us in the streets. These are facts. But you got black people in Africa. Let's go fight for Israel because of some goofy Bible. Fucking moron. Go ahead, Joey.
This practice of buying arms in the name of Israel and then selling them to South Africa, bouncing them through Israel to bypass the widespread weapons embargoes on South Africa. Okay, so we've covered how Israel and South Africa were really good homies back in apartheid South Africa times. But what did Israel learn from this? Well, that's when I go back to the shape of these. What does this look like to y'all?
Palestine.
That looks familiar. These are right next to population centers actively carved up by the population centers of Palestinians on really shit land and actively separated and ghettoized, because all that in the yellow between those populations are, you guessed it, Israeli settlements. And you may look at me and say, Will, surely they aren't doing this so obviously. Well, have I got a story for you. There was actually this guy called Paul Granesky who wrote a book called A Trek Towards the Future, and it was about Bantustans in Israel. He verbatim said that the Zionist movement should move towards Bantustans for the Palestinians because, quote,
Bantustans, to get it.
is
See,
not
Bantustans to have you all impoverished on the worst piece of land in slums. So Kenyans are Bantu people. They're gonna put them, and that's why they're there. Why they buy the black? We're gonna take Kenya. We're gonna put these motherfuckers again in fucked up conditions, and we're gonna run it. That's what they get. That's the new scramble for Africa. You know, Africans don't know no history, don't know nothing about the racism. They'll pick up some shit talking about they're the people of the Bible and all this other goofy bullshit. Not knowing these most racist motherfuckers on the planet. Racist as fuck. Calling black people monkeys on Africa, all these monkeys. They got nerve in Israel telling Ghanaians, come fight for us against Iran. Why? When you ever fought for us? Never. But you're niggas. And you're supposed to fight for us white people. But not big shit.
As we wind
Wrap it up. Yeah, wrap
so
it up.
through the comments very quickly. Got some delivery waiting for me. My delivery guy is really nagging me. Let me go through the comments. I see Jason.
Who's nagging you? You got a delivery guy?
Yeah, I had some food being left to be making so many details.
Yeah, just spicy and some more food. Damn.
No, that was some snack food. That was just
good.
Yeah. Thank God I got an unspicy one. I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Okay.
Other food to take it up. But I also see Jason Karibu. Thank you for joining. Emil Karibu, nice to see you. Says yes, I am a cook. I think I'd read that. Also says we cook long hours, kid, and deal with bad leadership. So sorry about that, man. I can't even put on your shoes. Shit. And they all do this training just to unalive innocent people overseas. Imagine that. Also says also notice the propaganda in this documentary. They always show white men going through this training, even though they are not strong as the black man. I agree.
Yeah, always show the white man. That's it. That's right. That's the propaganda.
Cages Williams, Karibu Sama, Jabba once again, Karibu. Hey Joby, I heard they caught Chuck Norris and the Delta Force. Hope not. Man, I love me that. I love the Delta Force. I think there's a new movie of Van Damme. I'm gonna have to check that out. I wanna watch that so bad. Like Van Damme back on it on the screen. So
Van Damme, he like 70 years old. Who the fuck is a 70-year-old man beating up? He's like 70 years old. Van Damme. Yeah. I'm Van Damme. Yeah.
I need to look alike of him, but I saw a movie on Netflix of something like that. But it's fire. But I also see everything.
Van Damme trying to fight somebody. Grandpa, go sit down. I'm going to kick you in the face. Grandpa, can you lift your leg up that high?
And Mary says thanks social media, which is run by the cats and the hearts. They push towards the insecure people. I do agree with that. Yeah, because for me, I can't. Hey man, why would I apply for military? Shit, I love it. I love my life. The hardships are facing. Like I love my life.
What Joey just said. He loves her life with his truth. It's like the Maury said, man, they find bombs lying about Azerbaijan. You guys know Iran blew up Azerbaijan, sent the missile, and the Maury said, hey, if another missile hit around here, I'm going back to Kenya. I love my life. You know, we got good. You done gave everybody good lives. I can't afford to die in no damn Azerbaijan.
why would I die on that? Like, shit, I'm coming back to life. Like, I love my life. I'd rather come struggle eating ugali and kills every day here than dying there. Shit.
You guys are struggling though. Like he said, you gave us all good lives. I don't want to die here. I'm getting out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Why would I struggle there? I'd rather eating some canned beans and some canned food. Struggle with my ugali and kills. Like, I'd rather eat get me my fresh meat, my fresh chicken at the butcher without GMO. God damn it! And see, Jeba says Iran has more intact families than in the US. Baron Scott Karibu, son of it, doing amazing today. Ricky says she went to Dubai, get shit on for her 30th birthday. No remorse.
I know she one of those girls. She don't look. I'm not trying to be cruel. She doesn't look pretty enough to be one of the ones that get shitted on. I'm just kidding. I'll keep it 100. Then anybody, hey, you know you fucked up when you're not even pretty enough to get doodled on.
Emily says, I've never had any interest on going to Dubai or any other Arab country. Funny thing, me too. That's never been a fantasy. Like something I want to do. I have a classmate of mine who went to Dubai. Then after I found out a few things that I still can't clarify, I still suspect she went there to make money out of
She can't claim. She know her friend got doodled on.
Yeah, I like, hey, there's no way we just came from high school and I know your family background story, so there's no way just like, hey, yo,
that's right.
And there, it gotta be. There's a paying price of it. And Jason says, human porta potties. Porta potty.
That's doodle as a toilet. Porta potty.
Exactly what I was about to say. Keisha Williams also says, I was in Baharian and Jebel Jebel Ali in 2004. That's what's up. Ricky says, I'm gladly I didn't allow any of my kids to join military.
Me neither. Me neither. But I can't do them about my grandchildren. They might. I'm not their dad. I'm not their parent. That's just my grandchildren. But me neither. But no, I got one in there though. I tried to talk to him, but he's grown. It's like he's in the Marine Corps. He was a Marine dad. I wanted to be a Marine too. So I got one that is in there. I tried everything I could, and he's made a career. I think he's been in now for almost. He's been in that bitch 10 years. But you know, you guys got one of the children that don't ever call you. Don't ever call you. Don't say shit to you. Those got like has everybody got like one weird kid? They don't ever call you. I don't even know. Let you know what's going on. That's him. That's my son. That's my son Anthony. I don't know if he's still in. Last time I heard he was in Japan, but that was years ago.
That's me and my twin brother. That's my other twin brother. We don't call our dad to ask him shit unless he's looking for us.
I gotta ask his brother. Hey man, y'all heard from Anthony where he at? Because last one when once I say, oh, Dad, he's out there in California. He's in Fort Pendleton. He's at Camp Pendleton. He's at Camp Pendleton. I said, he's at Camp Pendleton? How long has he been there? I don't know, Dad. Don't he ever call you? I said, motherfucker don't never call me. Never. And I'm not the guy. You guys know you ain't gonna call your kids. Say, motherfucker, well, you never call nobody. So you call me when you call me. So then I asked my other side, my son Keith, I said, hey, where's your brother Anthony at? Is he still in the is he daddy over in Japan? All right, what?
As well, Linda. Also, he just says, like I say, the U.S. government does not want to take care of combat. I love me. I don't know, Cages, do you know? I don't know if you guys know the Mortal Kombat game. I love me the Mortal Kombat game. I'm like slashing on people. Like, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I love me the Mortal Kombat game. If I can relate to what you're saying, Cages, and also says exactly, Keith, the VA does not give a damn about us. Ricky says, why why does everybody give China credit about military intelligence to Iran? They can't bet Indian on border. Jiba, $1 billion a day, Joby, some reports read. Yeah, you guys are spending a lot on war. Like, I don't know why I didn't keep that video. But if I find it, I'm gonna cue it and share it tomorrow. There's a video that was explaining very well how America is spending actually unexplained funds, hidden funds on military and war. Like, oh, we don't have money for health insurance, but you got like $1 billion to spend on war. Or we don't have money affordable for affordable housing, but you got money for war while people are sleeping on the streets. Or we don't have money for water. You know, you can't, you know, you can't harvest the rainwater, but also we can't make you afford water. Oh, so you got money for war? What the hell is? Please, we gotta do something about that. And Abdallah Karibu Sana says they're obsessed with us. Of course, when I was talking about why they always have to involve Black people in everything. Emil says, Joby, I thought Ethiopia is East Africa's biggest producer in coffee. Apparently, actually, yes, it is. They're saying that Ethiopia is the largest producer of coffee in Africa, accounting for nearly 40% of the continent's total production and ranking as the 5th largest producer globally. And it produces over 400,000 metric tons annually. Uganda is the second producer and the leading exporter of coffee in the continent. But make me understand why Uganda is also one amongst the poorest country, despite being the second actually largest producers of coffee. Okay, story for another day, right? We have actually top producers. We have Ethiopia, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire, Tanzania, and my very own home, 254, Kenya. And yet, we're still talking about us getting loans from other countries as we wind up. And I also see we have Keja says, I'm yet to see the small huts in the US aren't signing up for the war. They are being exposed as frauds. Emil says Orania is an Italian city in South Africa. Exactly, I know that. Those are called Afrikaners have audacity to have all the land in themselves and inherited their bandit ancestors. I know it's really, really crazy. But yeah, I believe we can still do better if we wish to as a continent. But yes, we're going to come to the end of today's conversation right there. Allow me, you guys, to leave you. I got something to pick up very quickly before the guys get pissed. I've already kept him more than the time, so allow me to leave you guys. But yes, that has been our moment in time. Okay, see you tomorrow, same time, same place, and thank you so much to everyone who's been with us. Hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to catch up with us tomorrow, these are the
conversations. What's up, family? Now my sound came back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could still hear you. I think you just popped off for a minute, but we could still hear you.
Yeah.
But yeah, much love.
Yeah, I try to get my sound to come back when I got. Whenever somebody calls me, my sound goes out on the damn on the app, on the StreamYard app, and so then yeah, it was Iraton calling me. What else you want? I never answered it.
Have yourselves a beautiful rest part of your day. We're gonna see you tomorrow. Peace and you out. Your closing remarks, Mr. Black on Fire.
my stuff, yeah, that was crazy. I don't know what's going on with that. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna miss the next time. Yeah, no. But anyway, much love, family. That ain't gonna work. Good luck to you.
Peace to you.